What's going on, everyone, and welcome to another golfing video. And this time, once again, I'm going to try and challenge myself. Here's what I want to do. I want to hit a fairway in regulation with the driver. Okay, I'm using the driver again. I've ditched off the 3-wood. I'm feeling good with the driver. I want to get a par again, okay? That is always going to be my goal. But ultimately, I want to break my best score around here. We're shooting 9 holes. My best score was 14 over. If I can beat that, I'll be a very happy man. But will I do it? Well, you're going to have to watch to find out. Okay. First shot of the day, no warm-up. Hitting them pretty well at the range, though. Can I do the same? Tree. It's gone. I think it bounced back onto the fairway. Don't rush, don't rush. It's run out to the right hand side. It's up there though. It's sitting up on the grass a little bit, so I don't really know what to do in those situations, but well, I didn't get it in the air, and don't know if that's because it was sitting up, maybe, or whether it was just a bad shot. Probably just a bad shot. I'm gonna try and aim it to this right hand side. It's actually gone, I actually made pretty good contact with it, but it's gone a bit too far. I think this has got a little bit of left to right. Yeah. All right, come on. We needed that. We needed that. Let's try and bomb a driver down there. Couldn't have asked for a better shot from me. I couldn't have asked for a better shot. I think that'll be up there. All right, so this is about 70 something yards. Front 86 to the flag. I'm going to try a pitching wedge, but obviously not a full pitching wedge. I won't get there with my sand wedge. So yeah, we're going to try a little pitching wedge. It's on there. Direction wasn't great, but it's on there. I think we pulled it a little bit, but I'm really happy with that. This is a tough shot. Third shot. This could also easily turn into a bogey or a double bogey with my putting. There's a lot of movement in between this flag and the ball. I'm really happy with that. For once I got good pace. Direction was only a little bit off and I got good pace. I'm really happy with that. All right, come on. Let's get this par. Let's get this par. Hey! Love that! Love that par on the second hole. Love that. I'm really pleased with that. Now, 170 yards up this hill. I more often than not hit a 6 iron. Today though, I'm going to hit this 5 hybrid. Now, the last time I hit this 5 hybrid, this happened. And then I put it back in the bag and I didn't use it again. So, this will be interesting. I mean, to be honest, it wasn't terrible. It wasn't good, was it? I think I had the right idea. Just didn't give it enough beans. If we can get this close, we can save a bogey. If it goes in, even better. Broke quite a lot right to left. We've got a chance of saving bogey. These are the ones you don't want to miss. Just. I'll take a bogey on that after our poor tee shot. That's what you get. All right, never hit this fairway, ever. Always gone right. Today would be a great day to hit that fairway. They've just cut the grass. It's been sodden overnight, so I've got grass all over me. I don't really want to go into the rough. I'd like to avoid it. Bit of a slice, wasn't it? But I mean, it's kind of up there, so I've got to be happy with that. I'm honestly not sure. I'm not sure what to do here. It's only about 100 yards, but that trees. I'm going to try and hit it over these two here, but this is a bit of a hit and hope, if I'm being honest. Yeah, landed over there. Not bad. Need a little chip here, but there's some, I don't even know what this is on grass, I think. Go do some maintenance, shall we? Is how confident I am I'm going to hit it over here. So far today, my chipping's been alright. So, let's try and keep it going. There's a bank here that's going to roll down. Beyond that, it rolls quite far down on that right side. So if I want to be, if I want to miss, I want to miss left. Just didn't get a hold of that. Didn't get a hold of it, sadly. You know what I was saying about my chipping being good? Ah, that's irritating. Not hit it. That's a tough one because I normally overhit them, and it was coming down a bank, so I thought, oh, don't overhit it. And so I've underhit it, which is not that normal for me. And I'll probably overhit this one. So this is for a bogey. It should be a disappointing bogey considering my first 2 shots, but them's the run. Them's the run? That's the run? I don't know. There's a phrase there somewhere. Oh, that's good. You know what? It might be a bogey, but it feels good. All right, very drivable hole, this one. Need a better drive than I did on the last hole, though. Slice isn't going to be good here. It wasn't a slice, but it did go to the right. Do you know what? I've been hitting the driver so much better. Where that'll be, but we'll be able to find it. Okay. I think it's about 80 yards in. So another pitching wedge, but not a full one. Don't think that's enough. No, it wasn't enough. A little bit off balance as well. Alright, I'm going to try a little chip now. Just onto this front edge here. Let it roll down. Yeah, I really like that. I really like that. This would be a very good par. Oh my God, we've got 2 pars in one round. Honestly, that's genuinely incredible for me. Not in terms of golf. All right, 6 iron. Let's dump it on the flag. Oh, it just caught that tree. It's a good hit though. Caught that tree. I think it's landed just the other side of that bunker. Little chip here. It's not going to roll enough. I've left it a little bit short again. Oh dear. Bogey. Just. And only just. It's okay. Don't adjust your headphones. You're not imagining it. The sound has gone off. Sadly, for the last 3 holes, my microphone ran out of battery, which is upsetting. But regardless, I'll be here to talk you through. I had a large fairway to hit with this driver, and, well, I didn't. I hit it to the right, sliced it, really, and it landed just beyond the tree in a very awkward lie. I spent quite a long time looking at this lie because This sort of thing is something I'm still really struggling with. You know, when you've got an angle like this, I don't really know how to play it. I think I played it as best as I'm capable of at the minute, and I got a little bit lucky because there is a stream going across the front of the green, and I just landed it to the left of that, so I got really lucky. Sadly, my chip after that is really what let me down more than anything on this hole, because rather than just finessing it on, I've just absolutely punted it to the back of the green, and that really cost me another shot because I had to chip it back on, and even my chip, well, sadly, it went a little bit long. I get my putt pretty close though. Ultimately, I think I ended with a double on this hole, and it really stems down to the tee shot and that chip. So I'm not overly mad with it. It's going to happen when you're playing golf at my level. You're going to have some of those bad shots. Moving on to hole 8. Now you'll see me here having a lovely discussion, which obviously you can't hear. Every time I've come to this hole, I've hit it on the bank to the right-hand side. Every single time. And I feel like when I try and accommodate for it, I sometimes just make it worse. So I was adamant that I didn't want to hit it on that right-hand bank. I wanted to get it to the left. However, there is a water hazard on the left as well. So if you go too far left, and if you hit it well, which maybe isn't so much of a concern for me, you will actually land it in a pond. So you've got to be careful. Now, I actually got really unlucky. As you'll see with a shot tracer, I actually hit it really well. The problem with this hole is that the green is actually very small, and I landed it pretty much on that edge of the green, but it's taken a bounce and it has gone over the side. It hasn't gone as far as it normally does because normally I slice it on that hill. It's still gone right, but this time it was due to a bounce, and I actually landed it in a really good spot. So I felt a little bit hard done by this time around, but it is what it is. So then we had to chip up, and I just needed to get it on the front fringe because the flag is actually quite close to that edge. And I got it up there, but just didn't give it enough, and it's just lingered on that front fringe. Thankfully, it didn't roll back down, so we've at least got a shot. It's not an easy shot, though. We've got a bit of fringe to work with, so getting that speed right is going to be difficult. And as we know, I like to hit shots beyond the hole. This time, though, didn't quite give it enough. Again, worried that I'm going to hit it too far. Just didn't give it enough beans. As we know, that's something I'm working on. We sink the putt, though, so we'll take our medicine and we'll move on. So, moving on to the 9th and final hole that we're playing. It's the longest on the course, 360-odd yards. I actually hit a pretty nice driver. It does leak a little bit to the right, but it was in a good spot, right in the middle of the fairway. Maybe on a little bit of an incline, but overall, really happy with that final drive. Sadly, the same can't be said for this upcoming iron shot. This shot was arguably the most frustrating of the day for me because I've been hitting the irons really well. You know, in this video, I've been hitting it. It felt really good. So to kind of duff this one a little bit was kind of annoying on the last hole. You know, I was hoping as well, even though I hit it badly, that it was going to run out a little bit more and head towards the green because there's a big downslope here. But I wasn't so lucky. We ended up with quite a long chip in. And in my mind, I was thinking, put it to the right-hand side because there's a bank there and hopefully it will roll down. So what I did was I put it to the left-hand side. But, I mean, I got it on the green, so, I mean, I can't be too angry with that. We left ourselves with a putt, even though it was a very, very long one. This putt kind of frustrated me because I felt as though I got the pace pretty good. But as it got to the hole, it seemed to almost speed up a little bit. I think it dips down toward the hole. And ultimately, I left it quite far away from the hole, so I left myself a difficult putt. And this one was for bogey. I can't be too mad with these sorts of putts. I've put it pretty close. I'm not going to sink a lot of these, you know, that often, so I can't be too angry with it. I've just got to get it close. And as we've said before, take the medicine. And that's what we do. We end on a double bogey, which isn't what I wanted, but I said this before, it's going to happen when you're playing at this level. You're not going to have pars all the time. It's going to be up and down. And there we have it. Now you can look at this madman talking to the camera as if anyone can hear him. He was basically saying that, honestly, it felt like the best golf I've played so far. We hit fairways with the driver, multiple. We got 2 pars in 1 round, which for me is phenomenal. I know for the, a good golfer it's not, but for me at my level, I was so happy with that. And I just felt like for the most part, I was hitting my irons better. So it was a success. Really happy. And, it deserves a subscribe, doesn't it? And I'll see you next time.